Hello. Hi. So I'm going to be 100% straight up to the point honest with you here. I think we left off with a what's her name? That one that disappears, or that one that changes. The debt. 20 debt. I don't know why you couldn't tell me the number on the first one in the first place. I forgot to reload or to do the rule out at the end of the last one, the end of the Isaac episode, which gave me just a fucking perfect opportunity to do a little bit of bullshit on my own and play a game that I haven't been able to play this entire time since the beginning of the roulette. I know that I have like 1,001 videos of me playing this game. It doesn't mean I want to stop playing it at any point ever. I wouldn't have put it on the thing. I actually did think about putting Exit the Dungeon. I couldn't remember the name of it. Holy shit. On instead of Enter PG, but I decided that I enjoy this one. They're doing a huge update. They're calling it the Hello to Arms update for Exit the Gungeon, and there's a chance that I slip it into the roulette from time to time just to see how it's changed. I still don't have everything down. That was so weird to see. It's so strange. This is gonna cost like friggin' 55 things, right? Huh? Oh, we don't have anything. She can't even offer because we don't have anything to synergize with. That's crazy. That might be another thing I'm seeing for the first time. You come back and you get some first time use. I took off. This is not going to be continuing the streak. Anything that goes here goes. It is totally its own separate beast. Why? I don't know. I could easily add one or two to the streak. And it might be something that I talked to some people about, whether they think that I can continue the streak or not. Or if it should just leave it as is. But honestly, it feels like I'm home. Let's just turn that down just a moment. Just because my levels look like they're hitting me yellow, I've had some issues with the computer. I think towards the end of the Gungeon exclusive streaking videos, I was running into a lot of problems with my computer resetting. Had to do with RAM being dislodged. I found out that there was another problem that actually was caused by the professionals who upgraded my computer back in the day. The old guys at Fry's put my power supply in upside down. I think I've already talked about this. I'm acting like there hasn't been a video since the last Gungeon video. Because it feels like it's been so long. We've had plenty of other videos since then, with plenty of other games, but man, does it feel good to be back. 46 cases is pretty good. I don't know, I mean, honestly, it should be impossible for me to be out of practice with this game, but that's not how it goes. There's a good chance I just fucking forget patterns or forget how items work. I was already having trouble remembering the names of items and stuff, but that just might be an age thing. Memory bank's all full. But the controls and stuff, they feel, bike style. I'm a bike never. I don't even ride no bike anymore, as they say. Never gonna not ride no bike no more, as they say. We got a shitty pillow. Better than nothing. I suppose. Probably stick around and wait for some ammo slammo before we lean into before we lean into using the thing. Oh, we're at that kind of key impasse. That's something I need to worry about. That a lot of the other games haven't had me thinking about is using consumables. We already found the secret. I think we should go ahead and actually. It's wonderful. It's I'm being flooded with warm, pleasant memories. This is probably the shop right now. Oh, one more room in the shop. Yeah, first floor is still an embarrassment. And we are, of course, not going to be able to utilize this little lady because 35 is in no way ever going to be enough for a first floor shop. I guess I could, since I'm not keeping the streak going, I could approach things differently, but you know me. I couldn't even do that even when that was the plan, even when I was like chugging along trying for the cormorant. Oh man, though, it feels so... It honestly feels strange being back in the game. It's been... So I finished the videos for the... I finished the videos for the Gungeon series in June, I believe. And I think they aired until the middle of July. I was a little bit ahead, and a little bit of a zone. It is now, I think, the 7th of August, meaning it has been over a month since I turned this game on. I turned it, well, no, while I was troubleshooting some problems with my computer, I turned it on because I was familiar with the problems that specifically related to this game. So it does have a log end. It does say on Steam that I last played it like August 2nd or something like that, but it doesn't have... I haven't actually played it and done anything. Like, I didn't even press the shoot the gun weapon button one time. Which one's the det? I think that's the... No, GG is the bird. I don't know which one's the det. There's 20 of them, so it's gotta be medium-sized enemy, I would think. Oh man, it feels so good. We're playing all these other stupid, bum shit ass games that aren't Gungeon. And you know, I feel just the slightest bit of remorse at having tipped the scales in Gungeon's favor. Just the absolute slightest. Not so much that I would you know, this is going to be the 31st video since I started the roulette, and it'll be the... Well, no, that's not true, because I think videos like 1 through 5 or something, 1 through 6 even maybe, are all Gunfire Reborn, because I hadn't thought about the idea. I hadn't figured out the idea of the roulette yet. And discovered it. The little thing, the old crest thing is unlocked. I'm like getting a little like confused as to which way I proceed. Okay, so yeah, it is the second floor, but it's the second regular floor that we take the thing to. I still got a feel for how many shots it takes. 4 shots on those big mushroom dudes. Takes them out. I wonder if I'm gonna have, like... Oh, the way knockback works is so good. Psych. I wonder if I'm gonna have any issues remembering, like, the specifics of, like, curse. Ooh, baby, thank you. What? Ah ha 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 ha. You know what? Who cares about them? Wow. Yeah. We'll come back to him. Remember the old man. Remember the old man-o-mo. Ooh, that was fucking close. It is cool to have, like, kind of concrete proof that, stuff can... Oh my god, I thought I walked all the way into it. Stuff can be, secrets can be thrown by enemies. I kind of had the idea for quite some time that that's the case, because I glanced at something that looked like maybe that was the case, but that time there was no way, because I was holding my starting weapon, there was no way that it was in any way classified. Let's get over here where we have more space. Shoot in, shoot that. Back down. A second back down. Back down. Alright, keep moving. I feel like I still have the old, like, flow down for the most part, the old weapon flow. I know it's only been like a month and a half. Yeah, I think I honestly had like over 2 weeks. I had like maybe close to 20 days. From the last time I recorded a Gungeon run to the last time I played, or the last time I published a Gungeon run. Because, of course, you know, when I was getting to the end, I was like, man, I gotta keep this momentum going. I don't want to drag this out because, well, one, there's no real reason to. But two, I feel like I had some pretty good skill towards the end. I felt like I knew what I was doing. We should absolutely just use this up. Let me 18 more shots. I was going to say the opposite. We should save it, but the green ammo would give us... Green ammo and red ammo now will both give us exactly the same for this gun. I mean, they won't give me... You know what I'm saying. I won't gain the same number of ammo from each of those, but what I will gain the same of is, if I have one, it would actually give me less. The dog would tell me. Ooh! Baby! Kage. Kage, kage, baby. What do you got here? I think with the glass cannon, that might be pretty incredible. If I'm remembering anything about it. I don't want to see its effect until after I definitely turn this thing on. But, oh! Boy, boy, baby. Boy, boy. Alright, 2 things that'll just... We got, like, actually 3 things that'll just turn into crystals if we get touched by an enemy. Can't be variable. It might be down here. We're gonna check very, very quickly. And we're gonna get out of here. I probably, like, it would have had to have been a secret room that could not have any enemies in it. Or any traps or anything for us to even take that. Hip holster is what? Auto fire on reload, right? Yeah. Backup gun shoots in the other direction. So this is going to give us a dub. There's a quick dub. And one extra one for Oh my god, that takes so long. Yeah, I guess that's pretty old hat. I was just talking about brain team in the last video that I did, and then this guy pops up. Ah! Ah! Pops up streaming like he always does. What's the deal with that? He hears me talking about him. I don't even know where he's from. I was gonna say from, you know, him not to where. But he could live in Washington. He could be my next door neighbor. I would have no idea. Like literally, if he didn't go out much, if I didn't see him walk around. I think even if I did see him walk around, still wouldn't know. I wouldn't assume that this guy that looks like a guy I've seen on stream sometime is the same guy. Ooh, okay, still playing a little cowardly intentionally here. We're losing a lot of ammo. And I have a lot of these. I think I actually want this one as my backup now, as so as this one. Just because we gotta have something for the boss. Like, I know we gotta turn this thing in, but we gotta have something for the boss. And I think even the blast cannon on the boss would be pretty useful. The extra shot is just what the door pulls. I gotta also remember that Kage Bunshin is just... Oops. It's just more... Or, what the fuck ever it's actually called. It's just more firepower. And it reloads extremely quickly. What's it called? Ninja Scroll or something like that? No, it's a totally different thing. I mean, this game does have references galore, so it could be. There it blows. Damn it, and it does blow. So we'll have 20 shots with the other thing. I should probably go back to good weapons now. Ooh, didn't even click it. We got a bunch of options, bunch of paths still. It's not narrowed down at all. I don't need to intentionally try to use the shadow coin. But it doesn't. Or, you know what I'm saying. I don't need to try to use it as a primary or even secondary source of damage. I don't need to focus on it. I need to just press the button and continue. Damn, it does some significant damage. Ooh, just get away there. Let it reload before you move on. I'm like more nervous of like wall traps and stuff right now because I already feel myself being like super jumpy with a lot of this. Oh fuck! See? I mean, I'm always kind of jumpy when I'm holding this, but terrified of those guys. There we go. Okay. We turned it in. I forgot what this room was going to look like. Let's go fight the boss and then we'll explore the last little bit. There's probably one or two rooms that lost me a little bit there. Let me get the first charged. As soon as she pops up, we'll use the scroll and get 4 shots from that. What? What the fuck happened to the DPS count? What happened in my absence? So we got 1 curse. What happened to the DPS cap? Oh shit, you know what? That's actually pretty good. Watch, it turns out that like all along there was no either the Kagebushin or the fucking glass cannon. I don't know. Like this? That's like 115. Yeah, fortunately we don't have enough. Oh darn. Macho Brace sucks. Well, you know what? Macho Brace plus this maybe doesn't sucks quite so much. I want to keep using the glass cannon. I would like to refill it right before the boss. But you know. I gotta get better at remembering how charging works. You know what? With the double shot, we'll save the glass cannon for a little bit, because I don't know how we're gonna look on it. I should still try to utilize the Macho Brace for these like low fire rate weapons. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Boy. I felt like my decision to use this weapon was about to cause me some problems with it. Only got, what, 2 more shots with it? Luckily we didn't take damage in there because of the doggo toe. That's good. That's extremely good, but we can't... I think we want to just keep what we got. Can't reload. Can't hip holster. Weirdly enough, it needs a bullet that it doesn't count, but it needs to be in that chamber. You know, that's something I've never done before. Use the fight saber as a room clear. You know why I've never done it before? Because it's such a good boss weapon. But you know what it's not good at is costing a lot of ammo, because you don't use it for its ammo. You use it for its additional effect. So, you know, we'll have to be a little bit careful and not just use it all up like crazy, but no reason for it to sit at 500. To be untouched when we're running out of ammo for everything else. Alright, let's do this. Let's try it again. Fuck. Whoa. Okay. Reloaded. Sucker, that won't fire home. I think we have 3 right now. We lost all of our stuff, so we're not going to call us this guy. But that's okay. I think, it's a dumb thing to expect. For me. That's some crazy fucking damage. We'll go there. And we will be using these two for a little while longer. A little while longer for the first time. We're gonna use this. What I meant to say is we're not gonna be using any like good weapons for a while. We're not doing well. I mean, honestly, I probably should. Especially since it's not going to be my primary boss weapon. I think the glass cannon is going to be my primary boss weapon. So it probably would make more sense actually for me to keep using the 6 curse. Things you forget about this game, they come crashing back into your Six curse means I'm still not gonna see the thing, but I wanna sell this weapon as soon as possible. I don't want another. Oh, that's something I could have done. I'm very impressed and surprised about how that room went. I'm surprised that I got 2 separate weapons. The triple sticky synergy is actually really, really good. But we're going to be using this until we have reason to drop it. So that's how it goes. You unlock the finish gun, you get the finish gun. It's like you're done, remember? Remember? Remember when you said you were done? This. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? I don't have to fear poison because I have that poison thing. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. So I think I'm gonna open the brown chest and one of the synergy chests. Right, Aroni. Man, that actually would have been great for this whole floor too. Well. Well, here we are again with a reminder of how this game likes to give you the same shit so frequently. The chamber gun and the finished gun occur too frequently. There, I said it. I have the guts to speak up. Not a shill. Shills out there. Shills. Big shell. They're good. I'll give you that. They're very good. But, what else is new in this game? What else could we use every once in a while? Anything? That's good. Okay, so I want to actually give... That's at full. That's 100 down. I want to give it to this. As weird as that sounds. Oh right, I can do this too. Yeah, that never need one yout. One route. The chaos, the madness. You know, since... Oh, wait. Shit. I was gonna say, I don't even have access to my Gungeon prompts on my thing, but that's not true. I just haven't used them. Because I reset my stream deck. Part of me trying to, like, figure out what the fuck was going on with my computer involved a clean install of Windows, because one person kept saying that that sounded like the thing I needed to do. Wait, no, it wasn't that. I actually had to do it because of a BIOS update, I think. I don't remember. Anyway. Things were weird for a bit. They're not weird no more. The computer's working perfectly ever since I didn't invert the PSU, I reverted the PSU to what it should have been all along. House play. Doesn't... Oh, neat! That guy shoots quickly. It'd be wonderful if I could hold an extra thing, but... What am I doing now? Get back in the portion, baby. What else has been going on? Still in quarantine. Other people are not. The number of cases. I feel like we're not supposed to talk about coronavirus on YouTube, but I don't know, all it fucking suggested for me is like latest coronavirus updates. It's like a whole news thing. You know, for a couple of days we're talking about the weird explosion that took place in Beirut. But since that turned out to not be a terrorist attack, like from a claim based on no evidence, just, you know, stirring the pot, trying to rile people up, trying to find a new enemy. As he does. Sorry, it's very distracting. But, you know, we had a couple days of not trying viruses. The disease is eviscerating this nation. It is getting worse and worse. California, which has become, I think, the worst state by numbers, just found out that they weren't even... There was an error... Oh, fuck. With their testings. Shit. There was an error with their testing, so they weren't even getting all of their numbers. And their numbers were bad. They were getting a bunch of no's on what should have been yeses. And their numbers were already so fucking bad. California is, I know, like, it's essentially its own nation. It's so fucking big, but it's 2 states below me, you know? There's no ban on travel within the country. There's nothing in place that says someone can't go. What? Someone can't spend most of their time in California, or all of their time, and just hop over to Washington State and go like, hey, howdy do, it's me, your boy, we're in a COVID-19 ring. And just sneeze right on me, you know? There's nothing stopping that from happening, besides me and Jackie still S-ing D, which is socially distancing. I know that the ing is in the wrong place. But, hey, a key and a bomb. A bomb. But, another brand. I think this one's... No, it's annoying when it levels up. That's it. But yeah, it's been good being in quarantine, in that, like, maintain my sanity in the face of all of this, you know, madness that's going on. I've been just... There's been numerous things, plenty of stuff to be outraged about without having to go out and also get yelled at by these entitled asshole customers. I have over 250 pages written in my book. I mean, it's still first draft stuff. It's not publishable. I'm like already going back and getting some editing or some ideas that I have to, like, some things that I not just clean up, but like have to insert in a little bit for the changes in direction that the book has kind of taken. And it's very confusing. I think that when I go back and edit, I'm gonna have to like break it into a far more numerous number of files. You know what? This one is too much already. Whoa. Wow, that was close. God, it's like pixel perfect. Was it hitbox spawn? What's they call it? Don't even know which two I need. I'm not gonna look it up. If I happen to be playing this, and one day somehow, you motherfucker! I hate those jerks. That's three times I've taken damage on this one. You know what I want in this game? Either of those would be good. So we're gonna sell this gun, and then we're gonna get yellow chamber. I was gonna say what I want is basically box of them. So yellow chamber would give us 4.5 terse versus the 5 maybe. Yeah. What else is giving us curse? Let me try something. Curse by 2. So we'd be at 6.5. Okay. And we'd actually be able to avoid some of the bullshit that we're dealing with. Right, I haven't really used anything else. Okay, so let's get this boss fight over with. Because I do want to go back down to sub 7. Which means essentially we just have to sell this thing. But we can't sell this thing until after the boss fight. So this boss might be jammed. And it's going to be the kill pillars. Yeah. It's gotta be the kill pillars. It is so crazy how with Shadow Clone, if you do enough damage, you can just keep spawning them on top of themselves there. Oh wow, the last one to die was not. The one that I thought would be the one that's gonna die. You know what? Sure. We're getting rid of this right now. Drop our curse back down. Drop our curse back down. To 2. Make like 60 cents, 55 cents. And then we'll pop over here, drop like 60 cents, I believe. 90. Jeez. That's the coolness one. That's just like health. Let's get the coolness one. That's health and like the ability to grab charm dudes, follow you around or whatever. I think this might be the way to go. That's not the weapon I wanted. God, you can hit the reload so fast on that it can outpace the other one. What did I read? I feel like I should be getting rid of a bunch of these. Doing that like money grab that I sometimes do. Sometimes I think oh, I was just about to say it was so lucky that I didn't get hit from any of that, but you know. Let's check. Let's see what we got. Red, green. That's it. Art synthesizer is a little bit of chump change at this point. This is a chest that I earned from a boss that is going to be locked, or a mini boss that's going to be unlocked. Hammer, you're going down. I want to have at least 200 on the start of this one. You know what? Let's not leave ourselves the temptation to just fly through the end of this fucking thing. And let's get rid of the shock rifle because it's a different kind of the temptation. Let's do this and this. Yeah, we might as well use it up. That song is a Fiery Furnaces song. Someone commented on one of my YouTube videos that my videos are a lot more like animated or interesting or something when I stream them. And I have not streamed. I think I streamed once in the last like 30 or 40 days. I am not feeling streaming. Honestly, if it weren't so possible to get a backlog, I don't think I'd even be feeling nothing. Recording videos at all. But I have found that since I haven't been doing my Gungeon videos, I've done a lot. I've been playing, instead of just like not playing games, I've been just playing a lot more Final Fantasy, and I know I'm like running out of content that I care about. There's always bullshit to do. I'm just like, I'm leveling up some kind of final jobs just to have them at the level cap, because leveling's pretty easy, especially since they're the last jobs I have are tanks. Shit. Ooh, cool. Zoom dicka doom dicka ding doom. I forget that it You know what's crazy? Watch this. I'm gonna kill this thing. Reload. The shot that's reloaded can take on the next burst effect. Dude, that guy has so much health. That's insane. That's fucking like nasty. That enemy is the biggest shit stain in the entire game. For 2 reasons, in my opinion. One is that oftentimes he fucks up and the enemy that he's supposed to replace respawns. 2 is that I don't like him. Therefore, he is a shit stain. Whoa, whoa, forgot about that. Hits, shaking hits. Yes, I believe I will. Last 3 shots from this thing. We're gonna finish off, actually, this last bow. Because while I still believe it's very, very cool. What the fuck was that? You know, it's not. I shouldn't be taking that into VH. For what? I thought it was perfect. I wonder what else. I mean, there's not. I honestly don't have a terrific amount of other news to talk about. Writing's going well. I really see this this book going somewhere, being something, even if it's just for me. It doesn't feel like. I mean, it feels like a first book in the fact that I have not had anything else go on for this long, but it seems like conceptually like something with some meat on its veins. It seems like if I can get the writing down, if I can get the pen on paper, which is really just me typing on the computer screen, if I can get that down, then there's something to be proud of in all of this. And that really is the biggest challenge to it, is just like making sure I write every day. Ah! Can that guy steal my shot? My nitro shot? Whoa, Buddy Bucko. No, we've had Buddy Bucko. Buddy Bucko. What levels up? Let's focus. That fills up like that. So we don't need to The plunger is an infinite ammo weapon. It just is. It's just the way... Whoa, what's going on? I knew something was up, but I didn't know what. My gun kind of like caught on nothing there. Jar of beans. Not gonna do it. There's little things I'm remembering. Like, you don't stand in those circling attacks. Oh, the second key is mucho calabazo, as they say. It's very calabastic. Yep. Well, don't you... I should have fucking waited on the blanks. No way, no. It would have been the same either way. Don't you forget about blanks. This filled up. We're gonna pop in here, use the shadow clone, double that shit up, have another shadow clone ready pretty much instantaneously. On this fight, we're going to take damage while trying to use the fight saber. That is a Rufus McDaniel. I don't even, like, want to pretend like that's not happening. Fuck! Dude, that's ridiculous. That's some busted shit in the best of ways. And that's a lead god, I believe. And a thing called lead. It works like a charm, the button does. Let's see what else we got here. I didn't really check this because it's kind of a before you wreck yourself situation. But let's go. I didn't need this gun, but I could see it maybe being useful in one room or something. We don't have any glass guanis, so it's going to be a little difficult. I think in phase 1 of the Lich, we can't use this. Even though it would be Dynamite herself. Just all of a sudden I'm like, what weapons do I have? It's weird, right? Like, this run's been going easy cool. But at the same time, I realized that I've been using the Hunter's starting weapon as like a primary weapon. I mean, I guess not her infinite starter, but yeah. One of those things she starts swinging. That thing reloads too much. That's close to full. That's as close to full as I need it to be. And this is always full. Whoa. Whoa. What song? Oh, it's like a Panic at the Disco song. I have the line "Come Out Swinging" stuck in my head. And I believe it is from a P at the D song. It's the one where they're like ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da, boobity boobadoo bobbity boobity. Is that P at the D or is that somebody else? That's up. I don't know. I don't really know that quote-unquote band that well. I'm just facing too. I'll listen to Evanescence. No, I don't even know what my music taste consists of these days. I've been listening to Spotify suggestions and like kind of like boppy beach music all summer long. Not as like a I want my summer back. Because I think those people, I think that the people that are like, oh, boo hoo hoo, it's nice outside. I shouldn't have to sacrifice anything because of the pandemic. And a lot of my good close friends are included in the group of people. I hate to say it. They're just like, it's summer, I'm doing this shit. I'm going to the beach and going camping and going hiking. I'm doing all of it. It's the fucking summer and there's nothing that can stop me. Not even putting my finish fucking habits. This is a lot. Right. Cool guys kind of say connect core. Spending a lot too much time reloading. That's true, and it sucks. A lot too much time reloading. I know what it blows. Just a smooth quickie. You know, the funniest thing about that, in my opinion, the most hilarious thing about that, wait, it was the actual thing, was that, that was like a side shot that took a minute. Yeah, it's the one that's like, thanks for the memories. Boop-a-doo-be-doo, boop-boo. Fucking song sucks so much. Oh, dude, that must have played at somewhere where I work. There's no other way I would know that fucking song. Oh, Lord, that's hilarious to think of. Oh, man, rolled right towards it. Well, you got Slobodons going on. That's what's... And it's nice and gradual, too. The speed. You know, the thing that's weirdest about working on this book, and it's something that I kind of can't, like, underplay in my mind, is that, like, I don't know, I've never felt so, it's gonna sound weird because it's like, it's such a selfish act, not like selfish like I should feel guilty or anything, but like on my own, selfish is not at all the right. It's such a lonesome act, such an isolated act, that it's weird that it's like, it's the first time I've really felt like I'm hugely a part of something. Like, I mean, you know, there's my marriage, my happiness, my family, my time with my life, etc., etc. I'm saying the same thing in multiple ways because I don't want to downplay how important that is to me. But like, I haven't been part of a team besides being part of a workforce in a very long time. And like, being part of a workforce is kind of like, it's self-delusion masked as a you know, teamwork. It's like we're all working super hard to make our boss just like another million or whatever. And I'm not fully, I haven't fully become anti-work due to the quarantine, but I have definitely become a lot more pro-me. Like, as shitty and potentially self-centered as that might be. And believe me, I know that it feels fucking weird to say that, like, the greatest benefit to come out of being locked down for all this time is I think about myself more. I know that that's not a cool thing, because it wasn't like I wasn't giving myself a little kisses, little smooches in terms of mental brain space or anything beforehand. I wasn't a self-loathing person. That's so stupid. Just hold it quick. I should have blanked. Whatever, no LGLF the first time back in 45 days or whatever. But it really feels good to just like, because I guess the reason it doesn't feel like super selfish to feel that way is that it feels like I'm part of making this thing. And I fucking hope that making this thing becomes this thing making something for me as well. I hope, beyond all hope, that this turns into a career path. I hope it turns into what I do with myself. But I know that that's not very likely. I know that it's very unlikely that this even gets ever published, but it feels so fucking good to be a part of it. Anyway, I almost did the thing that I do where I forget to do the roulette. Oops, that was the wrong button altogether. And let's see what's next, shall we? It's Isaac. Okay. Isaac and Gungeon have been the two rarest. I thought we were going to jump right back to Hades, but it looks like it's an Isaac up next. It's an Isaac attack. Anyway, goodbye.